Hi there, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi, Ralph. I'm great. How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
Thanks for making the time. Very much looking forward to having this conversation.
Yes.
For those of you who are new to our channel and or have not heard our podcast or are new to our DSO Leadership Summit,
Mhm.
what we are doing is creating a series of introductory uh, podcasts for our DSO Leadership Summit to A, inform people about what it's all about, and B, give them a little bit of a taste of what is in store. So before we jump into Jennifer's background and or information, I just wanted to give some updates at the top. The idea for our DSO Leadership Summit is for dentists or entrepreneurs to come together and exchange ideas, discuss problems, find solutions for their business. This is the seventh time we are having this DSO Leadership Summit. This year it is in Nashville in
Yeah.
October. It is October 6th through 8th in Nashville. And in regards to having Jennifer on as our special guest today, what I'm looking forward to doing is introducing her and giving you guys a little preview on what we can discuss in person. With
Yeah.
that said, Jennifer, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, thank you for having me. Super excited to meet everyone in Nashville, October 6th through the 8th. I think we're going to have a great experience learning, but we're going to have a party because it's Nashville. So it's going to be fun.
I forgot about that. That's right.
Yeah, excited to be, can't forget about the party. We're going to be so excited to be down there. So thank you again, Ralph, so much for your time today. So a little bit about myself. Let's see. I'm a Leo, a birthday in a couple days. I have two kids. No, all joking aside, I started my dental career about 20 years ago, which is a long time ago, and I'm only 25, so I'm not really sure how that math works out.
Same.
Yeah. But I actually paid my way through college by being a dental assistant. And I have
Okay.
found myself in varying different careers throughout my dental experience, and I love it. The dental industry is so special. As you know, we can really specialize our care for our patients and really change their health and lives. And I just feel blessed to be a part of this community. So,
Yeah, very much agree. A very similar background, having been in this industry for several decades, never having thought that this is a career choice, yet it has been extremely rewarding. So a
yes, I
wonderful, a
agree.
wonderful, a wonderful topic. Now, what attracted you to join the HR for Health team?
Yeah, I mean, it's, by the way, this group is awesome. I just have to brag about us a little bit. Super supportive, not only for their employees, but for our clients. I just can't say enough. But I think when you're a dentist or a CEO of a growing group practice or an owner of a DSO, there are so many things to worry about. The oral health of your patients, your financial growth, finding and maintaining amazing employees. And then there's human resources and worrying about reducing your legal risk of being sued from a disgruntled terminated employee. I mean, the list goes on. The
Yeah.
things that keep owners and dentists up at night, I mean, it's excessive. And so there's great companies out there that help kind of mitigate those concerns. And one of them is, a company like ours that really helps to take the burden of HR off the shoulders of a team. So we can help, with HR itself, with an office manager and HR director. We can help with an entire department of, an HR department and with our software. But I really think from learning about HR for Health, what we do, how we do it, why we are here, I thought this is a company that I can really get behind. I have a lot of friends in the dental industry, dentists included, and being able to offer them a service like this just feels really good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
I'm
Thank you.
excited to be here. Thank you for hiring me, Ralph.
Yeah. All good, of course. That was one of the easiest decisions ever. Now, let's step away for a minute from your personal background and your experiences. You have spent quite a few quite a few amounts of weeks, months, and hours talking to professionals in this industry, figuring out what's going on and what their current pain points are. What would you say are right now their biggest pain points that you hear from the dental industry and or dentists in particular?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it depends on who you talk to in the dental office. So, from my experience talking with an office manager who's been promoted to an HR role or an HR director, their concerns are more around just making their HR life or their role within their responsibilities, just making it much easier. So the paperwork behind it, just making it, being able to make it more efficient for them to be able to handle those HR responsibilities, working out of one solution, having everything electronic, a simple push of a button sends their new hire paperwork. Those are the things that they're looking for. Right now, there's still a lot of manual processes out there, and they're just kind of, their heads are just filling with, how do I keep track of all of this and just make sure that I'm keeping my organization compliant? So that's one of the biggest things from their perspective. When I talk with CEOs or dentist owners, their biggest concern is, I don't want to get sued. If I have let someone go, I want to make sure that I have everything buttoned up HR wise, so that if that employee does come back to me, I can feel secure about their, previous employment. And I think that is especially important with emerging group practices and DSOs. It's kind of a double-edged sword, right? You want that growth for yourself and for your company. But with that, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So you just want to make sure that as you grow, you just have all of your processes lined up, HR is buttoned up, and we can certainly, help them with that. But those are the biggest pain points. It's really minimizing their legal risks so they can sleep better at night.
Yeah, I think that those are really important points. Have you heard and or have your doctors also kind of like shed some light on the current situation as far as retention is concerned, and how those kinds of services can help, or our services in particular could help them with retention, employee happiness, et cetera, et cetera? Have you heard anything along those lines?
I have. So retention right now is hard for everyone, whether you're an amazing employer or whether you have some things to work on. Retention is difficult. So I think the biggest thing, if you think about when you were an employee, if maybe you're listening to this and you're a dentist owner, think about the day that when you were an actual employee of someone else's. Having that transparency into your employment, understanding what your benefits are, how much time you can take off. Is it easy to request that time off? Being able to do that through a solution that makes it transparent is a huge win, just for the employer and for the employee. They just feel a bit more positive about their experience with the employer, and knowing that your employer cares enough to take that step to make sure that everything's in order for your employment. It's just, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. It's a bonus.
Interesting. Agreed. So you guys, we don't want to keep you too long. This is, like I said, an intro to our 3 days in Nashville in October.
Right.
I hope you're getting a little bit of a tidbit here or there that is of interest to you. Like I said, if you're a dentist, an entrepreneur, if you're somebody that is looking to grow, that has questions, that wants to have information or additional information on finance, on what to do with your partnerships, if you have interests in learning about certain systems and services, et cetera, we have hundreds of other DSOs in attendance. Very much looking forward to seeing everybody there. With that, thank you very much, Jennifer, for the time.
Thanks, Ralph. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, have a great afternoon. Talk soon.
See everyone in Nashville. Bye-bye.